Hey, let's talk about you. You are successful. In the eyes of the world, you're making enough. You seem to have whatever you want, but you know that there's more. You know that you are called to so much more, to change so many more lives, to make a whole lot more money than you currently are. You are fed up of the limitations. You are fed up of being told when to work, how to work, where to work, what to do, when you're allowed to do it, the cap on your income, all of that kind of craziness. You want more because you know you are capable of more. And at the same time, honey, you are a spiritual person. You want a deeper connection with your higher power, but for whatever reason, there feels as though there's something between you and your higher power, and you can't seem to have that intimacy that there's a part of you that really longs for. On the other side of you as well, there is this hidden part of you that's all about your sexuality. You are either highly sexed, where you want to have sex with everything and everyone, but you keep it on the down low, and so you look at lots of pornography, and yeah, maybe you have all those private trysts in places, or you are that person who is almost, you consider yourself a bit of a prude. You don't feel anything when it comes to that because maybe, and both sides work this way, okay? Because maybe you have been wounded in some ways when it came to that most intimate part of your life. And yeah, well, you were brought up religious, and there's all kinds of rules and regulations that come along with it. And so there's a feeling that you're not allowed to enjoy sex. Okay, you are not supposed to, and so you hide that side of you. You are self-righteous about it as well, frankly, if we're absolutely honest about it, okay? Because if you feel you have to hide it, then everybody should as well, right? Okay? And then there's the other side of you as well, which is kind of resentful of certain people in your life. There's a little bit of anger, underlying anger with certain people who were supposed to love you in a certain way and they did not, okay? And so you still feel quite hurt by all of this nonsense. And then the other side of you, which is almost a contradiction, is the side of you that wants to please people. You will lay down your agenda to keep random people in your life happy. Okay, it's almost like you're the savior. You are the savior. You feel good when you are helping people, and it feels really good that you do this, that you lay down your life for them. You feel as if it's a noble, good thing. All of that stuff is getting in the way of you actually creating the life, the business that you want. And it's not because you're incapable. Of course not. You are successful. You are strong. You are powerful. And you have these big ideas because you have exactly what is necessary to make those things happen. You are part of the jigsaw puzzle that is this planet. But at the moment, it feels as though you are really just kind of filing down your rough edges in order to appear a certain way. Freedom can be yours. You can have it all. You can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. There are no rules. There needs not be no guilt around it. You need to allow yourself to be free to create wealth, to change people's lives, doing what you love and making a lot of money from it, giving your family a first-class experience of life. You can have it all. But you have to choose it. You have to choose it. And you can choose it any day. Any day you can decide that you are going to be free. You're going to face those dark places inside of you and you are going to be free. You're no longer going to be listening to other normal people talking about rules and regulations that do not apply to you because, honey, you are loved. Okay, exactly the way you are. You do not need to follow some rules and regulations around it. You can question some of this stuff. Just because some person at the front of the room told you that this is the way you need to live does not mean that it is true for you. You can have that connection, that direct connection with your higher power and ask the questions that you want to ask, okay? And get answers that may surprise you based on the knowledge you have today. But I tell you, there is more for you. There is more for you. Will you allow yourself to experience all that there is? You are born for abundance. Abundance is literally your birthright, okay? You are supposed to be living in abundance in every area of life, and the only way you get to experience that is to let go of guilt, let go of fear, and start to experience more of life. Start that business, come on, get on with it. It is time. You live in a day and age where life is incredibly freeing. You can reach billions of people just by doing a video like this, for goodness sake. You can change people's lives. You can make a whole lot of money, but you will not do it unless you allow yourself to do it. You will not do it unless you recognize that those dreams there are actually to be brought out to life and that you are allowed to make it happen. No more can you live to anybody else's rules or regulations. You make up the rules because you are leader. You get healed because you are leader. And it is time for you to start doing the work that you feel called to do, because you know what? The world awaits your awakening. Now say it with me. And I want you to say these things to yourself regularly, and you will come across resistance. And I want you to question that resistance because you believed stuff for too long that has kept you down. Okay, so number one thing is I love spirit, or put God in there, whatever feels good to you. I love spirit. I love spirit. I am intimately connected to the source of all wealth. Say that. Say that. Whenever resistance comes up, write it down, start looking at it, start questioning it. That's number one. Number two, I love sex. It's a natural outpouring of my body. I choose to be healed. I choose to find freedom in it because I know that as I tap into my sexual energy in a healthy way, I become more creative. I become more powerful. I am leader in that moment. And oh my goodness, I choose to love sex. Number three, I love all people. I love all people, but that does not mean that I choose to allow them to walk over me. I am no longer a doormat. I am now someone who actually walks in power. I know I am loved. So therefore I can say no when I need to say no, and I can forgive because I refuse to be chained to the emotions of my past or the story of my past. I am leader. I will heal. I am moving forward. So I love all people. And the final one, and maybe even be the hardest one for you to say, is I love me. I love me. I accept me. All my dark places, all my light places, every part of me. I love me. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I am exactly who I need to be at this moment in time. I choose to love me. I choose to explore all of me. I choose to explore everything that I'm about. I love me. Okay. 4 statements. I love spirit. I love sex. I love all people. I love me. Ooh, and I must add a 5th one. I love creating wealth. And I allow myself to create it anyway. I know that as I serve more people, as I change more lives, I create more wealth. It's just a law of life. My getting more does not stop anybody else from getting more. If anything, my getting more means that other people can get as much as they want because they'll see that I'm doing it. They can do it too. Okay? I love creating wealth. If you're really daring, say, I love money. I love money. So 5 statements, actually. I love spirit. I love sex. I love all people. I love money. I love me. Okay. You ready, leader? Leader, it is time for you to heal and be done with all those craziness of the past because, honey, the world awaits your awakening. The world, it needs us to wake up and no longer be trapped and held back by all these crazy ideas that we have about what is possible or what is not possible. We are created in the image of God. We can do whatever we set our mind to do. Are you ready? It's time to fight for, to deliberately design the life you are born to live. And just know this, as you live that life, you empower everybody around you to live a bigger, more expansive life. I love spirit. I love sex. I love all people. I love money. And I love me. Woo! You ready? I'll speak to you soon. Ooh, no. Before I go, if you were ready to really step into the next level for you, go and grab my wonderful little exit plan. It's called the exit plan. This is the beginnings of designing a life of freedom for you. Okay. So you go over to rosemarynonnynight.com/exit plan 5. Go get it. You are leader. You live free. You ready to exit from unfulfillment and start living a life of wealth, freedom, love, loveliness? Okay then. RosemaryNonny.com/exit plan 5. Bye.